How can I help?
Old bottle of rum.
How old are we talking?
Older than me.
Okay, cool. How much are they worth?
It depends.
Okay.
If they've got a box, a lot more money, as most things do.
Yep.
If not, a little bit less. This one I'll probably say, because it's fairly good condition, like labels intact and all that, 3.5
100 or 1,000?
thousand.
1,000. Okay, 3,500. Hold up. I think I saw this one online. The Ray and Nephews 25-year-old.
That's the one, man.
Okay. I saw it. I'm happy now. I'm hyped now. Cool. Is the seal still on it completely?
The seal is around the base of the cap.
Yep.
That's grand. When I was a child, I was a dickhead and I dropped it.
Okay, can I'll come run and come grab it.
Yeah, of course, man.
So I thought I was buying expensive bottles, but a bottle of rum for 3,500, 3 to 3,500 is crazy. Ray and Nephews, if anyone knows carnivals, that is the best one to have as well.
The one to get you there.
It's just one not you wouldn't open, would you?
I almost opened it.
Really?
Well, if you got Coke or something, we'll have glass.
So how come you wanted to sell it?
It's literally, I've got no real interest in that sort of thing to collect.
Yeah, I don't blame you always.
Put the money into something else. Gold and silver at the moment, innit?
And how do you have it in the first place?
Family. So literally, my grandparents, well, my nan, she's Jamaican, so she used to work at the factory.
Okay.
And that's literally how it's come across.
So did she get gifted from the factory or?
Yeah, they were all gifted to the factory, so they weren't actually ever for sale.
Okay.
So it all went to factory workers. Yeah.
She was given that however many years ago, so it's even older now than a 25-year-old.
8 years old, I think.
80 years old.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. 80-year-old rum, guys, which is up to 3,500 per bottle. It's a really cool story as well. I'm annoyed it's not fully sealed because you know that really helps push it up. And if you had the box, even more again. But it's a good start.
It is.
Just to have it, if you don't drink it or if you just rather have the cash, I don't blame you for selling it. I still can't believe bottles of alcohol go for 3,500.
Mate, there's other, like, some whiskies going for 100 grand. And
What whiskies?
You got Dalmores and stuff like that. They're the other ones.
Are they single malt?
Yeah, single.
What years? How old?
They'll be going back like 64, maybe like 38.
You know how interested I am right now. I'm not a whiskey drinker, but as I said, my dad is, so I always treat him to it. I can't treat him to a 100 grand one yet, but
You get there, man.
if you can bring them in, honestly, I could potentially offer cash outs to them, but if not, flip them for you. For something like this, I'd offer a sale and return for. Wouldn't really want to offer a cash out just because of how much it is in one item. Cash out price, wouldn't really want to push too much, even though it's probably one of the coolest bottles I think I've seen so far this year. On sale and return, what do you actually be happy with?
I'd look at like high 2 to 3.
So I'll do a bit of research into it and I'll do some authenticity checks on it as well because obviously it's a really expensive bottle. I've got to check all of that. If you're asking for 2.5 to 3, I'll put it up for around 3.5. Can come down depending on what we get, obviously. So if you guys want a bottle of rum which is over 80 years old, Ray and Nephews, which was never released to the public, can fetch up to 3,500 for a single bottle. Immaculate condition as well. You know, it hits up on cbestores.com.